The name of this video is comparing my two Squier Strats. One's got white, bright white pick guard, bright white plastic pickup housing, bright white control knobs. This one, they're faded, they're yellow, or they're just yellow. That's the color they came, I don't know. Except for this knob I had to replace because it was gone when I got it. The blue one is made in Indonesia. Take a look here. Crafted in Indonesia. Might as well take a look at these particular tuners, what they look like. While we're here, you can see the back of this neck's got the I can't remember what they call that, but a piece of wood inlaid in there. And this one was made in China. And you see the tuners are quite a bit different looking anyway. Now, let's get down here. You see these two pieces here? This is quite a bit thicker than this. And it looks like the body is thicker too. I'm not sure, I haven't measured it, but it looks thicker because you see how narrow this edge is and this is wider. Seems to be more depth. So it seems to be a thicker guitar. But that's where the difference in thickness ends. So if you look at the necks, one's quite a bit thinner than the other. The one made in Indonesia is a lot thicker this way than this one. And the back side of this one doesn't have a wood piece going in the middle. I'm not going to compare these in sound for two reasons. They probably got pickups that are very similar to each other as far as sound. But the main thing is, well, this is missing the E string, that's for one thing. But these are new strings. And this thing broke while I was putting on a new E string. I got another one coming. And this one's got old strings, so the biggest sound difference will be from the age of the strings. But the part about guitars people care about the most is the playability. This one, when you rub your fingers along the edge here, now I've filed these down, so this is a lot better than it was. When I got this thing, you could have sawed a tree down with this neck. It was so bad. Now, that said, now that it's been filed down, this guitar plays pretty good. Sounds pretty good. But this old, I don't know when it was made, but you can tell by the wood and the everything else, got more chips. This thing is probably 20 years older. It's got only got this much thinner neck. But the age looks like an old Stratocaster, you know, how this color is, look how bright blondish that is compared to this. Big difference in the color. But when I haven't done anything to this neck. This thing is just, see, can you hear? You can't really hear anything. Now listen here, it's quiet enough. Listen here. It makes noise even it's set up so much. So the difference in these guitars is the playability. Much smoother fret ends, and it's got a thinner neck here. It's like a thicker body. And I gotta tell you, I really like this guitar. Now, I got a Fender Telecaster, which some people call a HSS, humbucker, single coil, humbucker down here, 2 single coils. And it's got the covered up single coil up here like a Telecaster normally has. But tomorrow I may be buying a real Stratocaster. And it's a HSS too. It's got a humbucker down here and 2 of these kind, but higher, a little better grade, I guess, better. But 2 Stratocaster single coils up here. And I'm going to be trading one of these guitars with some cash for this Telecaster or Stratocaster. And you already know which one I'm going to trade. It's not this one. It's this one. This isn't a bad guitar, but this one's better. And just wanted to show you the difference. It's amazing how much thicker the bodies are. The body's not that much thicker. I mean, we're talking like an 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch at the most. As far as the necks go, I had a caliper, you know, to measure the distance, but I can't find my caliper. You can really see the difference up here. Thickness of the neck. That's the difference. The sound, I guess, is pretty much the same, but like I said, this has got new strings, this has got old strings, so it's not gonna sound the same anyway. But I sprayed what's that blue foam, you know, down in here to get this thing to work smooth and precise. I did have to change the female 1/4 inch jack input. This didn't come with the guitar. The other one, because the guitar is so old, I have no idea how old it is, because you have to take the neck off to do that, and I'm not ready to do that now. But the other one, the jack had been going in and out of this one so much that it actually wore the inside of this thing out, and the guitar cords would wiggle around, and you hit it and it zzz, you know how when a guitar cord shorts, and it's a lousy, annoying sound. So I put a cheapy little in here, and it works just fine. And they got both the same kind of bridge, pretty much. Pretty close to each other as far as what the style they are. But I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to trade the blue one. It looks better as far as newer looking. Didn't have all the scratches in the paint here, and I'm sure there's some other stuff, scratches back here. I wonder what thing. That one's got Squier written right on it here. This one, just a single plate, but made in China. Better than the one in Indonesia. Not just because the neck is thinner, but because the frets are nice and smooth. It's practically like a Strat. But I'm going to have 2 or 3 Fender electrics. I got a Fender acoustic too. Like I said, I got a Telecaster, HSS, humbucker, single coil. And the Strat I'm probably going to get tomorrow or the next day. It has a humbucker, single coil too. And the thing is, once I get rid of this blue one, I'm going to have a black Squier Strat, a black Fender Strat, and a black Telecaster. If you'll just, I'm going to pause for a second. I'll show you my Telecaster. Be right back. Okay. Here's my Telecaster. First Telecaster I've ever owned. I've owned a couple of real Strats before. One of them I liked a lot, played nice, and the other one I hated. It never stayed in tune, but I got rid of it. So once I get rid of the blue one, I'm going to have 3 black Fender electrics. A Telecaster, a Strat, and I'm keeping this old Squier Strat. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Bye.